video tutorial in Adobe Fireworks how to create the letterpress effect. Now, just a bit of a history lesson. What exactly is a letterpress effect? Well, it's an effect that's generated with it's from the printing press world originally, from the real world. It's where you'd see printing press characters like this. They would be machine pressed into a piece of card. So if you imagine these letters on a machine, and the arm comes and slams down into the card or the paper, now it'll leave a permanent indentation in that card, and you'd get a nice sort of look and feel what it looks like it's been pressed down, hence letterpress. And if you run your fingers over the card, you'd have a look and feel of the letterpress. And it's often used in business cards. To use an example here, as an example out from Flickr, if you can see the letters there, they look like they've actually been pressed into the card. Well, they actually have been pressed into the card, because this is a real life example. And this is the effects that we're going to go for anyway. I'm going to show you how to recreate it in Fireworks right now. So let's just jump into Fireworks. Oh, quickly, this is the effect we're going to end up creating. I've already done that. I've put in the blog post, so I'm going to recreate that. So just so you know, right, back into Fireworks. Okay, step 1: create a blank canvas. I've already done that. 600 by 600 is fine for the purposes of this example. Right, first thing we need to do, let's create a background. So go rectangle tool, we'll draw out a rectangle. Didn't want green, I wanted yellow. That was clone after. Right, you can do this with any colour really, just this for the purposes of this video. I'm just going to use yellow and a dark shade of yellow. So that's the step 1. Step 2, we want to add some text on there, a darker shade to the background. So I've been onto dafont.com and I've downloaded the Lobster font, which you can see there. I think it's one of the free Google fonts, but it looks quite nice for this example, so I've decided to go with that. So any font you see for the purposes of example, I'm using Lobster. So let's place it on the canvas, and the colour, we want that darker than the background. So if you select the colour picker, hover over the background, select the background colour, click the colour picker again, click this little colour picker icon, click that, and drag the slider down, and you'll get a darker shade of the background colour. Cool, so that's good. Right, next step, let's type letterpress. Letterpress. So far so good. Right, that actually looks okay, but we're going to make that even better. We're going to create the letterpress effect. Now this is a pretty simple 2-stage process. Firstly, we want to apply a inner shadow to the letterpress text. So to do that, we go Filters, Shadow and Glow, Inner Shadow. Remember, inner shadow first. Select that. We want that to be black, which is fine, and we want the distance to be 2. So let's change that. Opacity 45, softness 4, and angle 315. Alright, halfway there. Looking good already. You see the sort of slight indentations. Now the next step is to apply another shadow to the text. Make sure you create a brand new one, not just editing the existing one. But this time we're going to create a drop shadow. So we go click the filters button, shadow and glow, drop shadow. And the settings you want for this are 2 for the distance, white for the colour, 85 for opacity, 1 for softness, and 315 again for the angle. Boom, there we go, done. How easy is that? How easy is that? Yeah, that's basically what we do there. So if you do this effect obviously looks best on different shades. These settings can vary slightly if you're using sort of lighter colours or darker shades, that sort of thing. So just do experiment around with the different colours. But this is the default setting, and it's really good effect, and it really works. So just to make sure we don't have to do that on every single document, so we want to save this style. And luckily Fireworks can let us do that, so we can reuse it across several documents. Now what you need to do there, you need to select your text, and if you see this little icon there, it says new style, you click that, and let's call this letterpress. Why not? It's as good as any word. Now this is an important step. You need to leave only the effects ticked, because if we leave the fill type and the fill colour in, it'll use the colours that we've used. We want this reusable style to be totally generic, so we're going to untick everything. Untick, 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 untick. Click OK. Beautiful. Okay, now if we stuff it, there was one I created earlier. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, doesn't look like much there, does it? It's like a grey box. I've actually deleted the style. Right, let's reapply the letterpress style. Yeah, it's lost its style. I don't know how I did that. But okay, just to show you how you reapply a style, because we've saved our style there. 2 ways you can do this. You can click the actual style in the styles palette there. See, it's reapplied. Let's create a new piece of text. Just go test. Or you can reapply the style this way. Letterpress. Boom, there we go. Pretty good, pretty good. Now finally, just this style is now available for any other for use only within this document. Because if you see there, current document is selected. Now if I was to go out and create a new document, what I'm going to do for here, I'm thinking, oh, let's create our letterpress effect. Test 1. Let's make that darker. Darker. I think I'll go and reuse my letterpress style that I saved. Oh no, it's not there. It ain't there. And there's a reason for that. The style is only relevant to the document until you actually go and export it and save it into Fireworks config file. So we're going to do that. I'm going to show you how to do that. Simply, with the styles palette open there, you go Save Style Library. So you click that. And if you see here, these are all the styles that come pre-installed with Fireworks. So we want to create our own styles file. So let's just call this John's Styles. And we're going to save that. And there we go, John's Styles. And as if by magic, there it is in our other documents. This other document can now use it. So I've selected it. And we should see it. Oh, it's not bad. It's there though. There we go. That's really handy. It's a nice. If you see actually the style there, it's not as good there. If you see, now that's because the inner shadow, the drop shadow. Let's just play around. There we go. If you change the opacity there, that looks a bit better. More letterpressy. So that's what I was talking about earlier. You do need to experiment with the settings of the live special effects, depending on the colours that you're going to be using. But there it is. Also, another quick point before I go. Obviously, this style isn't restricted. Let's go back to our other one. This style isn't restricted just for text, even though it is called letterpress. You can now apply the effect to any kind of vector. So I'll do that. Oh, that was why. My bad. Didn't have the fill. No, get lost. Letterpress. See, looks like it's been pressed in. Brilliant. So hopefully you think I'm a star for creating the letterpress Fireworks video. Right, please do like if you have liked this video on YouTube, and visit my blog, jonaspinall.co.uk. Hopefully more Fireworks videos coming at you very soon. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you later.